We're live. And what a lovely laugh you have. I don't know if I've ever told you
Hmm.
that.
I have several laughs.
Friday, May 22nd is the day for me to tell
It
you what a
is the
lovely
day.
laugh you have.
Thank you. That's like a sixth date, kind of. You have such a
Well,
lovely laugh.
yeah, I mean, and we've had 38, 37 dates so far, so, you know,
Something like that.
I just kind of felt like
Whatever.
it was time. Um,
At what point did you lose count on your dates with your wife? Like, at what point were you like, all right, we're just dating. I don't know how many we've been on because I'm not that person. Like, I lost count after like three.
Man, see, that's a good question because I think she and I think of dates differently. So
Mhm.
what I would consider a date. She's like, well, that wasn't really a date. That was just hanging out. So I think I lost count like after one. Yeah, I don't know.
Sorry.
No, you're good. You're good. I can't find the post to share it for some reason.
Oh, I also quite enjoy your throwback Carnes shirt. Did you go to Carnes?
I did, yeah, like all the way through except ball camp for
We-
elementary school. So
We've we've talked about this, and I just now remembered it, didn't
yeah,
I?
well, after 37 dates, we've talked about a lot of things, so
What
it makes sense.
what year did you graduate?
'06 for me. We're uh,
Yeah,
10 apart, right?
yeah, that's right. You know, none of my family that went there. That's good. So,
Right.
or of me. Your
Didn't
beard has grown back in very lovely, by the way.
I know. I know. I was a little worried about it with my handy dandy mask,
All
but
right, so
it
so
fits
I
real good.
so let's promo your mask really quickly.
Okay.
So I saw on your post where you said your glasses aren't fogging up because the air is coming out the sides.
Yes.
How is that happening?
It is some kind of devil magic, but I just put it on and took a quick video to demonstrate it, and I was breathing like really hard like through my nose
Uh-huh.
to try and get it to go up there, and nothing, like no fog
Yeah.
whatsoever. I'll try it. I'll try it real quick.
And
Watch
it
it like not work this time. Just this one time. There's a tiny bit, just a tiny bit right now, but
yeah.
yeah, I did it
Yeah.
earlier and it was
So
like kind of coming out back this way, so it's great.
so so I have bought N95 masks. I have bought the cheap masks. I have this one that my friend made me that I have been wearing.
Uh oh, did we lose them? Hello, hello, are we
Can you
back?
hear me?
Oh, there we
Yeah.
go. Did we freeze for a
Dude,
second?
I was just talking.
You good?
All of them that I have worn have pretty much fogged up my mask. Uh,
Fogged up your glasses.
yeah, cool. Hey, and I just got paid this morning. I got an invoice paid this morning. That's
Whoa.
nice. Hey, whoa. No, and then, but anyways, so Matt, does it have like a hard thing for your nose to like form on your nose?
Yeah, and she had a couple different choices for that. This last one, I was gonna try and get it out. It's not working, but yeah, it's like
Yeah.
something you can bend over and over, and
Uh-huh.
it won't break unless you like
She,
really try to
she,
break it. So
yeah, she's a sewer and a quilter, right? Like she does those. Like she
yeah,
likes like
seamstress.
is that like
That's not like
is
a
that like her escape thing? I'm sorry.
from
It's
like
like flight
science.
attendant and stewardess. I'm sorry. Like if I called her the wrong thing, I'm sorry. It's kind of
Yeah,
like waitress and server.
right,
I'm
right, right.
sorry.
Yeah, definitely. And lately, since I posted yesterday, and I was like, hey, you should get one of these masks because she's making some really amazing ones.
Hmm.
Now that it's like too many orders. Like I started a spreadsheet and, and like
Yeah,
I'm tracking everything.
like well, it's because they don't fog your glasses. And
Yeah.
I'm telling you right now, if she's figured out how to make one that don't fog glasses, she'll be as busy. which is cool.
Yeah.
That's a little
Yeah.
little solo entrepreneurship thing in the pandemic.
Well, the cool
Are
thing
we
too
at,
is like
are we still in the pandemic?
that's what I was gonna ask you. Like, I'm not really positive on that, so I don't know. But that's what she was saying too. Like, talking about my wife making cool masks, by the
Mm.
way, that don't fog. But she also makes like keychain type things, and she's done that for years. So she was
Ooh.
like, whenever the sheen of the masks wears off, there's plenty of other things to sew. So, so get it, get it.
Masks and stuff. Sorry, I'm sharing stuff. I'm just sharing the stuff.
You're Sharon. I'm Karen. That's us. That's who. That's who
Still,
we are in the public eye. I
yeah.
really do go Karen on companies like when we need to get some stuff done. Like if I need to call Comcast, we don't have Comcast, but if we need to call WoW, I go full Karen for sure.
Do you?
Oh yeah.
Why?
Why?
Yeah. Why do you go full Karen
Like
when you got to call Comcast?
why do I get so mad?
Yeah.
I think I think if I knew that, I probably wouldn't do it so much. It depends on the day though. It depends on like their response to like if they're like we didn't do anything wrong, then
Yeah.
there's more Karen involved. But if they're like, hey, we're really really sorry, then I'm like, oh, that's cool. Thank you
Yeah.
for that.
It takes quite a bit for me to get upset and aggravated at a customer service representative
Yeah,
because I am very much like this person did not do
it's
anything.
not like their direct
It's
fault.
not their fault. They didn't do anything. But I actually, we are in the middle of or a debit card dispute,
Ooh,
which is not that much. It's not. It's a lot of money, but it's not. It's not life altering, crazy money, right?
yeah, yeah.
Let's say it's $571 and then 30 and then $36 all on one transaction.
From
Anyways,
like
let's just
Minnesota at a liquor store.
no.
That happened to me.
It was from a hotel
Yeah,
that we were like, hey, it's too cold to be at the beach. We're gonna leave. We asked them, and I'm not going to name names because the hotel themselves is great. It's their corporate office that's different.
okay.
Every manager that was there, including the general manager, was like, yeah, you know what? We're overbooked this weekend. We'll book your room out. Don't worry about it. We got it. Like, you guys can check out a couple of days early.
Yeah,
We understand. We'll refund your money. So there's like three separate charges because they have like the tax and the hotel fee and then the actual room fee. I don't know how it works, but whatever. Well, they returned $36, but not 30 and the 571. They actually sent the money back to the credit card processor. We have all like I'm sure that the person at the hotel was not supposed to send me this, by the way.
yeah.
Like it's like the screenshot of their computer of them sending it back and the reason and that this manager approved it and everything, right?
Right,
Well, I have that. So like a month, like they're like, hey, if you don't get it in because you have up to 2 weeks,
right,
right?
right.
Well, a month went by and I
Ending.
finally looked at it and I was like, hey, so I call the bank. The bank's like, hey, we'll take care of it. Like, here's your money back. We'll take care of it on our end. They come back like April 9th and they're like, no, we're not giving the money back because they need a reasonable reason that they left the hotel. And I'm like, wait a minute, you booked the room out. Everybody said it was okay. What's up? So I went full fledged yesterday.
Really?
Oh, yeah. And I even told the lady on the phone, I was like, you're not going to like me at the end of this. I'm just telling you right now. I know you had nothing to do with it, but I've been dealing with this since February. I'm done.
Well,
And
in those situations for me, it's like I know you didn't have anything to do with this. The faster you get me to the person who can fix
I,
this, the less interaction we're gonna have.
I, well, I told her the whole thing, and then I was like, "You may just want to get a supervisor," and she went, "Sounds good."
Quickly.
Well, they wanted our reason for leaving, and I was like, "It's the same reason I gave everyone. It was 62 degrees on the beach, and it was
Right.
cold, and we wanted to leave, and you all said it was okay."
Right.
Like, if you'd have said, "Nah, we're gonna charge you," I'd have been like, "We're sticking this
We'll
out."
stay. Yeah.
No, but no, it's funny because I'm usually very, very trusting when it comes to finances.
hmm
Like if people owe us or what, just because I'm the person that I pay no matter. Like I like to go ahead and pay and then talk about the details, so that way we get money out of the way,
Yeah.
so the
Yeah.
stress of the conversation is gone. Now
Right.
we can get to the real thing.
Right.
But like yesterday, shout out to Trader Joe's. Love Trader Joe's. They catered lunch from us, and the GM's like, "Hey, I'll go get the car." They were like super busy yesterday,
Really.
and he's like, "Hey, I'll go get the card, blah blah blah." And I'm like, "Well, hey man, I can't print a receipt here. I've got to email it to you, kind of thing.
Right.
Why don't I just send you an invoice and you just pay me?" And he was like, "When?" I'm like, "I don't know, later today, tomorrow." I'm like, "Whenever you get to it." Like, it's kind of and we're talking, it's quite a bit of money. It wasn't inexpensive.
Right.
He paid it this morning, right? I mean, like, so in my head, this is what I'm going. I'm like, all right, they call him the captain. I like that. He had a he had a busy day. He got home and he was like, "You know what? I just need to sit on the couch and do nothing." I can understand that. If it would have gone till tomorrow, I would have called and I would said, "Hey man, gentle reminder."
Yeah.
Like,
Yeah.
like,
You're the
like,
captain.
like, and it would have been, "Oh man, I'm so sorry." Like, because we've had dealings with him before.
Yeah. Don Richardson just said Anthony is the man.
Anthony is the man. I didn't want to, he is awesome. Like he's so great. Like, by the way, best tofu we've ever used on the truck
Yeah.
from there. Oh yeah.
Did you like use their ingredients and then like cook them
We
all?
just, we just use their tofu and gluten-free bread.
Oh,
And
okay.
I'm not every gluten-free bread I've ever had is like horrendous. This was like actual bread.
Interesting. I would have
Like,
tried that.
like it's great. I have some. But like what I mean, like again, Anthony's a man. Like you go in there at like Thanksgiving, he's giving away turkeys left and right.
You talked about that a couple times ago. I need to do that. I don't even like turkey, but I would like to experiment with it. So,
Turkey?
no.
Oh, it's the most underappreciated protein. Oh,
I
it's so good.
I think I would agree with you. And I know that it's one of the healthier ones as far as poultry, right? But
Oh yeah.
as far as a Thanksgiving dish, nada, never. But as far as like just some shaved looking meat for a sandwich, I'm down for that. Like deli
Hey,
meat.
is if Dawn is still on, can we get a ETA on beard trims going on? Because I jack my neck up every time. Like I need this done.
Well, he said, fun fact, I was on the opening team of that Trader Joe's, and he said, I'm the most underappreciated proteins. But yeah, we'll see if he answers about the beards. Mine
Yeah,
did grow back, didn't it? Wow.
it did. It would grow back fast.
Were you like serving Trader Joe's and their customers? Was this like
No,
during
no, no, no.
business hours?
Just no. It was a private event.
Oh, cool,
We were
cool, cool.
parked in the back, kind of thing. It was actually pretty cool. Like we got a lot of interstate views.
Oh yeah.
Um, but no, it was just their staff. We didn't have anybody come in. Like nobody came. Nobody knew we were there.
Right,
So,
right.
and I don't have any problems. I mean, I've had people come to the truck at private events, and I'm like, "Yo, it's like they hired us.
Oh
Sorry,
yeah, yeah.
like
Right.
and no one's ever had an issue with that. So,
He's
however, I did have a line set up at Sunrise Supermarket yesterday when I stopped to get rice.
oh my gosh. You were just like stopping to go grocery shopping?
Yeah, there were like four people in line at the window waiting for us to open. I'm like, and I get it. Like, I got in and I started it, and they were like, what are you doing?" I'm like, "Do you think I'm open?" Like,
It's like on The Office where the lady comes up to the bus and they're like, "No, it's a paper." Oh, that's right.
I
That's
don't
right. Yeah.
know. No,
Oh well.
I don't know.
Maybe next time.
And I probably wouldn't find it funny. So,
No, this particular scene you definitely would not find it funny.
so what? Hey, so you've been busy music stuff, right?
Yes, and podcasts are like starting back and super
Starting
exciting.
back.
Yeah, I had like 4 that I was producing in addition to doing this, which is super fun.
Hmm.
And I was like crazy busy at the beginning of March, and then basically effectively stopped those unless we went remote. And
Right.
once we went remote with a couple of them, they were like, the quality is just so much different. Like doing things over video, and not everybody has a mic. So yeah, we're back to doing it and staying
Are you in
distanced and
person?
stuff. So with one of them, yes, with Knocks on Tap with Zach I can't say his name, Zach Roskop. He does it all from like studio downtown. So we've been
Yeah.
distanced anyway. But man, that's such a cool podcast too. If you haven't listened to it, Knocks on Tap,
Yeah.
like you'll learn some stuff about beer, like
Yeah.
cool facts.
We're shifting one night to 8 p.m. beer, right?
One day we've got to do it.
One. Listen, I'll start badgering him. Actually,
Yeah.
you don't really have to badger Zach. You just have to ask him. He'll be like, "Yeah, that sounds
Well,
awesome. Let's go."
Yeah, let's do it.
Sounds good.
Yeah. Yeah,
Mm.
someday we're gonna do beer instead of coffee. Maybe have a flight, or maybe just have multiple beers. See how wild it gets.
Yeah. Yeah.
Just
No.
just two for all the Baptists who are watching.
What's that about?
Don't worry about it. It's like The Office.
It's like the office. So yeah, no, no, but the kids are good. The my children that reside during the school year in Nashville came in last weekend.
Oh yeah,
And that
how's
was
that?
fun. It was good, man. We hadn't seen each other in like 3 months, and then not. And I want to make sure that I don't sound like I'm bragging on us, and I don't want it to sound that way.
I'll
But
let you know afterward.
it kind of sounds. It's a co-parenting situation,
Right,
right?
right.
So they came into town last night to see their stepfather's parents, which are their grandparents. They're still their grandparents. Like that's they have people in their lives that love them,
Yeah,
right?
yeah.
And anyways, they kind of got in late last night, and we had already decided this before they came in, but they're supposed to come here tonight, right?
Right.
And I don't know. I called her and I'm like, look, all they're gonna do is come here and sleep and get up. There's no quality time tonight. Like, let's make sure that there's no like we're not like I'm at work. There's no quality time. Whatever. Why don't they just spend the night and come in the morning?
Yeah.
And she was like, all right, well, time for, and I'm like, none of this time for time garbage. That's not what I'm looking for. I'm looking for, they haven't seen their grandparents in 4 months. They miss them, and you're trying to shove an entire weekend or time into like 4 hours. Like, because that's, they get up this morning, they've still got all the stuff to do, but, at 4 o'clock this afternoon, they'd be coming here. And I'm like, yo, like, what are you doing? I got like thank you texts, and I'm like, nah, like I'm thinking about our kids.
Right. Right.
This wasn't about you. I need that to be very certain. However, it is about them too. Like, I think a lot of times in co-parenting situations, people forget that their kids' other family is still their family,
Sure.
and
Sure.
it's just real, man.
Yeah.
And his parents, and I think the world of him as well. Like he's a good dude.
Yeah.
His parents are class. Like they are great people. Like I mean, I'm privileged to have them in my kids' lives.
Yeah.
So,
That's cool. It's a world that like I've never been a
Yeah.
part of. For I mean, most of them, like extended family and stuff too. So it's like I just don't know much about it. But yeah.
well, I personally, as a kid, went through it. So
Right,
like
right.
I get where they're at, and I'm actually the only person in all of the situations, like adult wise, that went through it as a kid.
Gotcha.
So, Ashley's parents were married until Robert passed away. Her ex-husband, his parents are still together. Actually, his dad came and saw me and said hi at the truck at Trader Joe's.
Nice.
Yeah, yeah. He was like, "Hey, how you doing? How are the kids? Like, how's Ashley?" I mean, like, it was free-flowing, fluid conversation.
Yeah.
He's a good dude. Um, my ex-wife, her parents are still together, and then his parents are still together. Like, I'm legitimately the only one.
Right,
Even uh, Ashley's ex-husband's new wife, parents still together. Everybody,
yeah,
like, I'm the only one, right? And I, and not to say from experience, because I don't want to sound like I'm an expert, but like, use your kids as pawns, like it's going to backfire,
yeah,
like straight up. Hey, we got real serious just really quickly.
yeah.
However, two Christmases,
It's a lot of
yay!
Christmases. That's
That's
half
not
as
true.
many as Vince Vaughn, you know.
Yeah,
And what's her
actually,
name?
yeah, what's funny is it looks like we would spoil Levi more than the other kids, but we've actually had conversations of, hey, these are his only parents, and you have another set, so it just looks different. So,
Yeah, yeah. That's the
like, I
baby,
mean,
right? The big baby.
yeah, started crawling yesterday.
Wow.
I started crying. I cried on the truck when I saw it on
Yeah.
video, and then I FaceTimed and all that. And Ashley looks at me and she goes, "You realize no one else on that truck cares but you, right?" she's like, no one thinks this is important but you. And I'm like, whatever.
I love that kind of juxtaposition, though. Just like people being around, and it's like it means nothing to them, but everything to you. We don't want to go down that black hole.
Well, however, it did show them that I am a human and
Oh,
that I
was that
do have
helpful?
emotions, especially since I yelled at them afterwards
Oh,
in the middle of service.
why were they doing? Were they doing bad? Were they not washing their
They're just
hands?
behind. No,
They
they're
wash their hands
behind.
a lot.
Don't get me started on the masks and driving in my truck. So,
Oh,
anyways,
I saw that.
buy a
Hey,
mask.
Don did respond. So he said they've moved phase
Beer
two
champs.
from starting next Friday to this coming Tuesday. I did see that, the 26th. So they
Huh?
released the high level overview of phase two and what new industries will be included. They are supposed to release industry specifics later today. So we should know later today about beard
Hold
trims.
on. Hold on. Let's see. I got Saints and Sailors. My appointment is June 2nd.
There you go.
Let's go.
Do it.
Let's go.
Do it to it.
I'm that person that books like three, four appointments
Yeah.
out. Like, so,
If you know your hair's going to grow back, then, you may as well.
dude, and Saints and Sailors would start being tough to get into. Like,
Yeah.
they were booked out, man. So good. Congratulations.
They're like a good
So,
tattoo shop. It's like if you find the right
mhm.
person, you're never going to get in there. I don't have
let
any
me
tattoos. I just
let
know,
me ask you let me ask you a question about tattoos
Okay.
and anything that has to do with your person, right?
My
Do you
person, my
really
body.
Yeah, like, and do you really, like, tattoo artists? Do you really want somebody that's not booked? Do you want someone that's available on a
No.
walk-in?
There's a guy at Born This Way that everyone was like ranting and raving about. This was probably 6, 7 years ago when I was like very serious about dropping like $500 to $1,000 on a tattoo. I'll tell you what it was later. And I decided not to get it, but I was like, I had the same thought, if I'm going to get into a place the same day,
Nah,
there's no way.
my
So,
my shop, like, so, um, they don't require a deposit for me anymore just because I have several.
right, right.
But it's like
I didn't know
I
that.
go in with an idea, then they take a week to think about it,
Mm-hmm. It's
then
cool.
draw it up, then I come in and look at it, then adjust it, then set an appointment, then come in. It takes legitimately 3 months to get a tattoo. Like, it's great.
Yeah, in a good
It's
way,
it no,
right?
yeah, like, I mean, but it also, when talking to them, Synergy's where I go, just shameless plug.
That's what I thought I
So
was going to
so
ask.
um but it also gives you the time to go. And I don't know, they haven't said this, but this is me in my mind thinking like they are. Like, I'm going to give you all this time to make sure you want to put something permanent on your body.
Yeah,
Like,
like they get it.
yeah, like, hey, this isn't a drunken, stupid mistake. like, like, but they're not, also not inexpensive.
Yeah,
Like, dude, the ones that are like, oh, I'll do it for $50. I'm like, man, I'd rather get a jailhouse tat. Speaking of which, I've seen some really good jailhouse tattoos though. So,
Really?
yeah.
I know a guy who Dawn and I have had some fun conversation about this person, but he got a tattoo gun and just started giving tattoos in his basement one day. This was years and years ago. Neither of us got one from him. I still don't have any, but yeah, it's
Dawn.
No, Don did not.
I didn't.
I'm not sure if he even knows like who I'm talking about, but that's just hilarious to me that you can buy all the necessary equipment and not be like licensed to do it and just
They tried. Did you see they tried to get away? They tried to remove the license for like hairdressers and
yeah.
like tattoo artists. I'm like, what?
That was before all the Rona stuff happened. I remember that being
Yeah.
like a big deal. It's very strange, but yeah.
Also according, let's see what they've got Disney closed till the 13th of June now. Just letting you know, Disney news.
Oh, gotcha. Were you all booked for it before the 13th?
Mm-hmm.
Okay.
No, 14th. We're booked on the 14th.
Whoa. That feels
And
oddly
I've been
in your
I've been
favor.
saying that they will open the week we were supposed to go. We were supposed to go.
Yeah, makes
And
sense.
Ashley is like, stop. Like, because I can call things. Like, I'm like, this is going to happen on this day. And it
Yeah.
happens.
Like not superstition, but insight, whatever that is. Premonition.
Prophetic.
Prophetic. Not pathetic. Prophetic.
Prophetic.
Yeah.
Sorry. Oh,
You
and
have the gift
chemical
of
burns,
prophecy.
by the way, suck.
Whoa. Were you in Fight Club yesterday
Looks
too?
like I bite. It looks like somebody bit me.
That one looks like the whole Tyler Durden like kiss his arm, and do you know what I'm talking about?
No.
Brad Pitt, Ed Norton, Fight Club.
Oh, yeah. No. Sorry, yeah.
Whoa.
No, I degreased some stuff.
Sounds
And-
dangerous.
Well, I did our hood vents. Like, I
Okay.
pressure washed. Like, I degreased the 6-month maintenance on the hood vents.
Yeah, gotcha.
And didn't realize I had it on until like an hour and a half later. Like, it burned when I got in the shower. That's
Yeah.
when it burned.
Yeah.
And whatever.
Similarly, but not too much, Chick-fil-A, man, burns like every time. Because I was,
Does it?
well, like working with the peanut oil and the grease on the grill and everything. Like I would get at least a little burn like every time I
Yeah.
worked. Crazy.
I don't even notice anymore. I can just pick things up like smoking hot. Like, I can pick fries up out of the fryer if I have to. Boom.
Yeah.
Now I have gloves on. It's still, the heat still goes through the gloves.
Mm-hmm.
But the cooks are like, what is wrong with you?
You're like no feeling in your fingertips or something.
I can pull 500-degree plates out of the oven with my bare hands.
Oh my gosh, that's too much.
Well, I have like 3 calluses, well, 4 on my hand,
Yeah.
and what it is I just I grab it with those 4 parts and then throw it up. So I'm not really touching it on any live skin,
Yeah.
and
Gotcha.
it's only like 3 seconds. So
Right.
it's really impressive. And all my cooks are like too young to be on Facebook, so none of them are listening to this right now.
Perfect.
My mother did scare me the other day, though, driving down she actually called me or texted me this morning. She didn't call me.
Yeah.
That'd been really weird. She couldn't hear me.
FaceTime.
But she, they can't hear anything, right? But to tell me they were next to me on the truck.
Yeah.
And so I was driving in the food truck. They were driving in their Suburban.
Right.
And instead of just like a honk just to say hi, they laid on the horn like, and I'm like freaking out.
Why? Like, what was happening?
She just wanted to say hi.
Oh.
She saw me. Say hi. That's it.
It was like you
That's
might.
all.
It's either just high or you might be about to wreck. So
She wanted. Then she was
we'll
like
see.
waving and then signing to me, and I'm like,
driving.
and she said I looked. She said I looked aggravated. That she was trying to talk to me, and I responded with, I was. I was totally aggravated. By the way, I have fired my mother I need you to know that.
Fired her from what?
She tried to wash dishes in a restaurant.
That, like, wait, what?
She tried to wash dishes in one of my restaurants.
Like, as a job, as an employed person?
She wanted to work as an employed person to help me out.
Okay.
I fired her.
How long ago was this? Like 10 years?
Right at 10 years, yeah.
10 years? Wow.
Yeah.
How did
I
she take
terminated
it?
her.
Terminated her.
I promoted her to
Arnold
guest.
over here.
Um,
Wait, you promoted her to what?
To guest.
Guest. Okay.
You're not allowed to come here and make money anymore, but you certainly can come spend it.
Right.
No, she washed dishes like she was at home at a family cookout where she was having, where she was talking and everything. So she just wasn't fast enough.
Was
I
she
love
talking
Mom.
though?
Yeah, dude, you can understand Mom. If she legitimately just talks to you, you can understand her.
Right,
There's
right. I gotcha.
But it's really cool how they taught her how to use her voice too. But we'll get into it.
Yeah, I'm like super interested in that kind of thing. But please continue.
Yeah, she was just too slow. So
Yeah.
I told her, I said, Mom, I love you, and I'm so glad you want to help, but you can help by bringing people. How about that?
Yeah.
Just bring people to eat.
Right.
And,
right.
Also, if you need some money, I'll give you some, like, if that's why you're here. But she was like, don't pay me. And then, like, and my family's really, really cool about, like, if they come and eat, they pay full price. I'll buy it every once in a while. Like, I actually had it happen yesterday. We had a person that used to work for us. She brought us a bunch of plastic, right?
I'm fine. Yes.
And I was like, hey, this is on me. And she's like, no, I'll pay. And I said, okay.
And right. Just the one time?
No, oh, yeah. No, I think it's insulting if you argue with somebody.
Like Seinfeld?
Pretty much.
I like to do the 3 times. Like, no. Are you sure? No.
One time. Done. Because if there's no point.
That's not insulting, though. That it could be caring. It depends on the person. I'm like shaking my pen at you.
No, if like you come to the truck and I'm like, hey, it's on me.
Yeah.
What is your response?
No, I got it. I'm fine.
Hey, just want to know that was like, hey, I really appreciate it. I really meant it. But go ahead.
Wait.
Go ahead. No, go ahead and pay.
See, that's exactly what I would do, but then I would still pay for it.
I don't have time to discuss it with you.
Sure.
Like, if that's your point of view, okay. Like, for me, there's no anyways. No, the way they taught Mom how to talk is at deaf preschool.
Yeah.
Like, when they go to preschool, because TSD used to be like dorms. TSD is Tennessee School for the Deaf.
Right.
Used to be dorms and things like that. Now they live in cottages, and they actually have people that live in the cottages with them that teach them how to cook and life skills and all that.
So freaking cool.
And it's from all over the state go to this one school, unless they're mainstreamed and unless they get put into high schools and stuff like that. And that's parental decision.
Gotcha.
All that. There's argument for both sides, and both of them are legitimate and valid and things like that. But it used to be every kid that was deaf went to this school in the state of Tennessee. I mean, we're talking like massive, like dorms with hundreds of people and all that.
Right.
So there's this giant wooden box with a speaker underneath it, and they sit on the box and they they make phonics into the box, and they tell you what that is, so you know what it feels like, so you know how to use your voice box.
Wow. See, that's kind of what I was thinking they would do. Like, you've got a That's crazy.
No, but they sit on a giant wooden box with a speaker, and it sounds really primitive, but it works.
Yeah, like clearly, because you said your mom's like good to go, right?
But also Mom. And a lot of people that are deaf have a lot of some, not all. I don't even know I don't know the statistics, so I don't want to say it. But you'll notice quite a few have other disabilities. They either have some learning disabilities or physical disability. It's not usually just deafness.
So there is deafness in everyone, but some of them it's like more than that.
No. Yes.
Okay.
Yeah. So if you're deaf, like here you are, but some of them also have a lot of physical disabilities as well.
Yeah,
So
gotcha.
like MS or some mental retardation, so on and so on and so
Right,
on.
right.
Right. I don't even know if that is a PC thing to say anymore.
It's not. Spread the word to end the word, they
So
say.
I'm not meaning it as an
I know,
insult.
I know. You said it in like the
But
only way
but
that it can be used.
my mother, however, is just because her eardrums are twisted. When she was in the womb, her mom was in a car accident and her eardrums got twisted in her.
Wow.
So yeah, well, I mean, I have like 54 first cousins on my mom's side, and then she has 15 brothers and sisters, and then on and on and on. She's the only deaf person. I'm pretty sure it's not genetic. Even if I try to tell my wife that it is and that I'm half deaf and did not hear her, she had a
What?
full conversation with me the other day, and I was like, "What'd you say?" And she was like, "Legitimately, I just talked to you about that. We, in fact, had a 10-minute conversation, and you said, yeah, uh-huh, okay, I agree with you, blah, blah, blah." She was like, "Were you just not even listening to me?"
Did
And I
you
was
just
like,
not remember or like,
"No, it was within like 30 seconds." It was
right,
not.
just gone?
I was like, "Oh, we did." Oh, I'm sporting the blue lanai today. I just need you to know that.
What hat? Let me see that. Look at that bad boy. I love blue on black. I remember hearing like blue and black is faux pas, and so is brown and black. I think they look great together.
They are. Now, brown belt, black shoes is faux pas.
Oh, maybe that was it.
I am.
Regardless, you can tell how much I don't care.
That's the rule, man. Your belt has to match your shoes.
That is not a rule in my book. I have only black belts, and the shoes I wear to be fancy are like my brown shoes. Whoops.
Okay. I need to see the shoes, and I will buy you a belt that go with
I just
them.
got a new belt like last year. I go through belts like every 4 years, So
Yeah. You
I
have
can't
one
find them.
belt.
They're in here somewhere.
You have one belt.
I have two now, but I'm still wearing the same first one, and the other one is just sitting, and I'm waiting to use it. I'm a
There are
simple kind of man, Skinner
there are certain
freaking wrote
parts of
that
my
song about me.
there are certain parts of my childhood that will never go away, and one of them is that your belt and your shoes
I
must match.
I just want to open you up to the possibility that it's never going to happen for me.
What about buy the belt and like somehow sneak into your house and shove the belt in your shoe
Man, if
so
you
that
can do that, I would be so proud, and then I would like throw the belt away immediately. I'm just kidding. That would be
yeah,
amazing.
I don't even know what time it is, man.
Incredible. We got 8:55. I've got another recording at 9, sadly, because this is super fun and going super well. But yeah, we'll wrap it up in just a second. Do
Hey,
you yeah, yeah.
have we got any comments? Any questions?
Just
Does
Dawn.
anybody love us anymore?
No, it's just Dawn. And is that the kind of love we want? I'm kidding. It is. It totally is. And we love Saints and Sailors. But we are going to have a guest on Monday, Eli Cruz, who has just dropped some new music, which is super fun. He's like dropping a music video for each song that he's released over the past few months. So he's up in DC as well. So we'll get a little different perspective on the whole COVID thing. Won't keep it too neg, but
What
I want to
what
hear what's going on
what
up there.
barbed wire armband? Ooh, that was a trend.
Yeah.
Oh,
A
God.
good one, right?
Yes, Pamela Anderson had one. So,
So yeah,
oh look, my
Baywatch.
my kid gave me a note. Hold on, let me see what it is. I love you too. Look, it's sweet. Thank you, girl. Hey, go put that in my pile of papers, okay? So, hey, listen, for everyone, I'm gonna be honest. We throw a lot of things away. Okay. Um,
Very quietly. Do you have
all
anything?
those things that churches give you,
Oh.
like all the paperwork from like we throw all of that away within 10 minutes of getting in the car. I need you to know that. We're not keeping that.
Hey,
What was your question? I'm
Hopefully
sorry.
they learned from it. You can just throw it away. I was just going to see if you had anything to plug for next week, and then we'll get out of here.
No, I don't have anything to plug. We're, work wise, we're still just doing neighborhoods. I know that they are opening food truck parks back up. So we have to have some conversations with the place we're at permanently
Mm-hmm.
and just see what the plan is, because we do have a lot of things booked out. And other than that, man, hey, thanks for supporting local, even if you support your local, whatever big chain, except for one that's been in the news.
Right.
Nah, and all jokes aside, support that one too. I don't. There's two sides to every story.
Yeah,
So,
the one that's been in the news is possibly trying to book a trio that I've been playing with to do jazz, and we don't know if they're still planning on that. Probably shouldn't say it. Who knows? But yeah, we
No.
got.
Sorry.
I was just gonna say we gotta get out of here. If you want music lessons, check out CHW Studios. That's my studio right here, and check out our Patreon. It's patreon.com/8am coffee, the number 8, and you can give us a little money, 50% to Second Harvest Food Bank. So we will see you on Monday. Are you churning butter? All right, see you later.
Doing the sign for coffee.
Coffee. Cheers.